What's up, YouTube? This your boy Bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'm gonna do my WWE Day 1 review and highlights you guys new. Make sure you guys watch this full video all the way to the end and hit that like button if you YouTube algorithm. Make sure you guys follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. And let's talk about WWE Day 1. Now, WWE Day 1 was a pretty good show. Two matches were good, but everything else on the card was just there. Alright, we're kicking these off to the pre-show. The pre-show opens with Kayla Braxton introducing tonight's pre-show panel, consisting of Kevin Patrick, John Bradshaw Layfield, Booker T, and Peter Rosenberg, and they proceed to do the usual pre-show business until it's finally time for our first match. So we get Cesaro and Ricochet versus Holland and Sheamus. This was a quick tag team match. Sheamus and Cesaro to start immediately. The Celtic Warrior attacks out, and the Swiss Superman catches Holland with a backbreaker. A stitch splash for 2. Ricochet tags in and gets cut off in the corner, but he's going down fighting with forearms. Larry from Sheamus, Ricky off the ropes, and with kicks and a leg drop for 1. Side headlock, Irish curse connects, clawing at Ricochet's face, dropping him with a lariat. Sheamus continues to work him over, and we inform that Rich nose has been broken, and he's backstage getting checked on. Ricochet eventually gets a tornado DDT off. The path is clear. Tag to Cesaro, lighting Sheamus up with trading uppercuts, taking the action to the floor and hammering the Celtic Warrior. Back inside, big diving crossbody for 2. Giant swings, Ricochet and Sheamus get into it, but eventually the Celtic Warrior is on the top and Cesaro drops him with Swiss death. He puts Cesaro into the post. The winner of the match, Ridge, Holland, and Sheamus wins by pinfall with the bro kick from Sheamus on Cesaro. The main show kicks off with a video highlighting tonight's feuds. So we get the New Day versus the New Day versus the Usos. This was a good match. Good tag team match. Xavier Woods and Jimmy to start a bit off light. Matt grappling with Xavier was pretty well in charge, but after a tag to Kofi, the Usos get a full stop heat segment rolling. Kingston counters an ode to Rikishi with a pop-up stomp. The path is clear and he's crawling, but Jimmy Uso lays Woods out with a super kick. Kofi joggling for position in the turnbuckles, diving DDT connects, crawling tags made. Woods in hot with Larry rips reverse boot up honor roll. Jay runs in but gets put into the second rope and drop kick. Jimmy Uso from behind back suplex. Xavier Woods lands on his feet. Satellite side Russian leg sweep, and he is feeling it. Fireman is carried cross leg Machoku driver. Nope. Reckoning ball drop kick takes Jey Uso out on the floor. Jimmy Uso smashes Woods into the table and throws him back inside. Fireman is carried. Xavier Woods slips out. Uppercut catches him in the corner. The Usos with a corkscrew senton still no. Flapjack Simone drop. Woods kicks out. Trading decelerate forearms tag to Kofi. Perching up top, diving crossbody 4-2. Off the ropes, boom drop, Trouble in Paradise connects. Jimmy with the tag and the diving splash. Kofi Kingston kicks out. Up and over chop, block trap, the arm tequila sunrise apply in the middle of the ring. Kofi Kingston gets the ropes. Referee Jason Ayers counts the break, but Usos hangs on as long as he can. Tag to Jey Uso. Xavier Woods runs interference and takes Jimmy out. Folding press from Kingston, who only 2 count. Bridging Schoolboy, same result. SOS not enough. Tag made backbreaker, double stomp, demolishing, dispatching Jey Uso, kick out. Kofi Kingston cut off with super kicks. Super kick party, Jey Uso up top, stereo diving splash. Xavier Woods breaks it up. A little back and forth. The Usos catches Kingston. The winner and your SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos. And I picked the Usos to win. That's all I gotta say. So we get a Big E hype reel. Big E is interviewed backstage about Brock Lesnar being added to his match. He asks who had this on their bingo card, and he reminds of the Mantra Ellis Island and says you can line them up. You can line them all up, and he'll knock them all down. Tonight he'll walk through fire and walk out still your WWE champion. Alright, Migos are interviewed backstage. They said they big fans and they very excited. Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss make their entrance and get in the ring and cracks wise about Drew McIntyre. That segment was lame. This segment was lame. So we get Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss. I did not really care about this match. Even the crowd did not care about this match. So we get McIntyre. Yeah, Drew McIntyre backs Moss into the corner, saved by the ropes. Arm ringer Madcap with an elbow into a slide headlock. Shot off shoulder block, whip across, and a Larry drop Moss. Larry drops Moss. Straight suplex, a clothesline sends Madcap to the floor, and Drew falls after him. Overhead belly to belly suplex on the floor. Back inside, and Moss turns the tide around with strikes in the corner. Off the rope, shoulder block for 2. Weird chin lock applied to try and grind the Scotsman down. Sidestep the charge. Madcap takes the corner hard, and Drew McIntyre suplex him. Alright, another suplex, and they break it. Drew McIntyre kicks up front kick. The future shock block, and they trade some shots. Drew with a thirst spine buster, whip reverse up and cover crossbody by Moss. Barely managed to catch him and hit a fall away slam. Nope, backslide for 2. Feature shot connects this time. Nope. Counting down, Moss blocks the first attempt, but the second hit. The winner of the match. It says the winner of the match, Drew McIntyre. I did not really care about this match. Just like I said earlier, the fans did not care about this match either. Alright, so we get Kevin Owens' interview about Brock Lesnar getting added to the title match, and he's not happy about it. He rants for a minute and says he's gonna go talk to Seth Rollins. A hype reel for Seth Rollins follow. Alright, so we get RK Bro versus the Street Profits. Okay, dog gets hit reels to start. Collar and elbow inside headlock. Tag to forward. Draw kick, cover for 2. That tag's made. Orton gets one over, and Angelo Dawkins, but Montez Ford tag and takes control of the match with ease. Back and forth. Matt tags back in. Dawkins tags in. Riddle with chest kick in the corner. Drill bit connects. Angelo Dawkins gets to working Riddle over, and the Profits go into heat segment mode. Tags made. Orton cleans house. Snap, scoop, power slam connects. one for Dawkins as well. Randy running hot hanging DDT on both Street Profits and goes to that special place. Montez reversed it with a schoolboy pin. Pump handle suplex from Dawkins on Riddle as the match breaks down. A big knee sends him reeling. Matt Riddle pops over plenty kick, sets up the moonsault, but Montez blasts him off the apron before it can connect. Ford puts Randy into the turnbuckle over the ring post top. Corn Guerrero wipes the champions out. Setting for up top. Orton climbs to join him, juggling for position. Montez kicks him down on the White's home. Riddle slide in and toss him. Alright. It says the winner and still your World Tag Team Champions, RK Bro. Alright, post match. Migos get in the ring and share a moment with champion and challenger alike. Drew McIntyre runs into an interview backstage. He says Moss caught him off guard with his terrible jokes, and he's one tough son of a you know what. Happy Corbin can't handle himself too. Alright. So we get Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss attack the blind side Drew relief, but he overwhelms them until Corbin beats him down with a steel chair. They horse collar McIntyre and Happy Corbin grab a piece of lightning scaffolding and smashes Drew's head with it. Adam Pearce rolls up and screams for medical assistance. Alright, we get a Bianca Belair hype reel. So we get Edge versus The Miz. This match was boring. Boring match. Circling collar and elbow Edge with a side headlock off shoulder block drop down leapfrog hip toss from the A-lister and he's fired up. Edge with a series of hip toss of his own. Cover for two. Looking for a crossface, but Miz scrambles away to safety. Back and forth. Edge with a big side slam. Cover for two. Underhook maybe thinking kill switch. Miz reversing and hits the basement DDT. Nope. The A-lister check with chest kick. Schoolboy pins for two. But Edge goes right into looking for the crossface, throwing the Rated R superstar off the ring. Maurice look on as Edge hits a impaler of the apron. Whip to the corner, back body drop to the apron, and Miz trips him up face first into the apron, smashing his face into the announcer desk over and over. Back inside to break the count, climbing on the announcer desk. Skull Crusher finale reversed into a bulldog from Edge. Diving crossbody, nope. Skull Crusher finale reversed into a victory roll. Miz grabs the foot and on the kick out, spinning Toho. Kicks puts him in the corner and he puts Edge in the corner. Shoulder first in turn. Chop block, spinning Toho. Figure four leg lock applied. Bringing up to add pressure. Edge screaming, red face, ignoring. He powers up. Miz slaps him a bunch, and the Rated R superstar rolls over to the spear. Superstars rolls over to reverse this pressure. Miz reverses, looking for ST STF, but Edge reversed it. Crossface block, leg pick at the A-listed catapults him into the top turnbuckle position up on the ropes for leverage, but referee Jessica Carr sees it and calls for the pin. It's time. This time, Edge gets the arm trap crossface in the middle of the ring. Miz gets close enough for Maurice to put his foot on the ropes and force the break. Back on their feet, slugging it out in the middle of the ring. Miz backs him into the corner, and this the awesome clothesline. Edge is all fired up. Miz leapfrogs the spear, and he takes the turnbuckles hard. Maurice hits him with something. Miz hits skull crusher finale. So close. Beth Phoenix is here to even the odds, and their Melatonin is followed. She runs Maurice off and confronts Miz while Edge lies in wait. So the winner of the match, Edge. Backstage, we see Bobby Lashley and Montez Porter being interviewed. MVP says the guy before he says something ridiculous and admitted that Brock Lesnar is one in a lifetime and absolutely phenomenal athletic. But Bobby Lashley isn't trembling with fear because he's also a once in a lifetime phenomenal athlete in your two game, and he welcomes the audition of Brock Lesnar to the match. Alright, so we get Lashley says he takes great pleasure in feeling the top in the Hurt Lock and pledges to win the match. So we get Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. Alright. And it says, here we go. It says, circling collar and elbow. Becky Lynch pushes her into the ropes and breaks dirty with a slap. Springboard into a code breaker. Becky falls on the floor and Liv goes after her, smashing her face in the nostril dash over and over. Back inside, Becky Lynch rolls out the other side and Morgan off the ropes, and she gets cut off with a boot. Kick and knees in the corner drop kick. They take Becky off the ropes and step up stomp in the corner. Cover for two, looking for an armbar. Becky Lynch reverses and the second try gets Liv the rings upside her. Becky Lynch with a foot on the ropes. Liv Morgan screams and hold on for a long as she can without setting off refereeing a jockeying for position near the apron, cutting Lynch off in the ropes. Military press slam. Nope, pulling Liv in just enough for a cover. Only two. Jockeying for position. Becky Lynch with strikes in the corner. Diving leg drop off the top and across the back of Liv's neck for two. Cover tie wrist lock apply. Morgan gets out but gets caught by the exploder. Exploder for two. Not Becky Lynch. Putting boots to her at Lane's kick in the corner. Liv Morgan ducks and kicks her into the turnbuckles. Jawbreaker schoolboy pin for two. From front kick pump, kick duck, the lariat, loop thighs press, and with mounted punches. Fired up springboard missile drop kick cover for two. Rolling soul butt into a turning butterfly suplex. Cross arm apply, breaking Liv's grip, but she managed to reverse it into a pin. flow over DDT. Still no. Morgan just up top, but cuts her off. Jogging for position in the turnbuckles. Liv slips under springboard. Sunset flip. Firebomb, but Becky Lynch kicks out. Disarm her, apply it, but Liv Morgan's leg is on the ropes. Small package, reverse, no good. Back suplex, face buster, also get two. Putting Morgan on the apron. Hammering with her strikes. Becky Lynch goes up top, and then nobody home on the leg drop. Liv goes up top, missile drop kick, but Becky Lynch rolls to the safety of the floor. Morgan throws her back, and Becky's just rolls out the opposite slide. Becky Lynch smashes her face into the apron over and over. She rolls inside, happy to take over and take the count out, but Liv beats the count. Becky Lynch stomps a probable hole in her and throws her back over the ropes and then to the floor, throwing Becky Lynch into the steps, trapping her hand. Morgan stomps the hand over and over again. Back inside, Becky Lynch somehow managed to cut her off with a kick to the face, popping up top. Avalanche divorce court into the rings of Saturn. Becky Lynch gets the ropes, blocks a billion. The winner of the match is still your Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. Backstage, Seth Rollins is interviewed. He all smiles and laughs and says he has interventions and that none of the other men in the match will He all smiles and laughs and says he has interventions and that none of the other men in that match are him. So we get the main event of the evening. So we get Big E versus Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar versus Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins for the WWE Champion. I was so pissed that Big E got pinned by Brock Lesnar. So you mean to tell me you cannot pin Kevin Owens or Seth Rollins? But anyway, this main event was good too. Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins go town on Lesnar while Lashley and Big E brawl. But Kevin Owens and Seth just end up going to Suplex City with multiple German suplexes. Seth up in the fireman's carry. Kevin Owens saves him, but gets German suplexes again. Big and hot. Big Larry to Brock, and he sends him into the floor with another one. Bob lies in what? A spear Brock through the timekeeper's barricade. Back inside, shoulder thrust, a neck breaker to Kevin Owens. Reverse the STO to Rollins, following it up with the delayed vertical, but Kevin Owens saves his pal. Super kick pass. Seth dives on Brock and holds him in place. Plancha from Kevin Owens. They go and put boots to Bobby Lashley before grabbing the steel steps and decking both Lesnar and Lashley, moving the bottom steps. They pick Bob up but he reverses it and clubs them both down. Big E runs in, rock bottom through the announcer table. Seth and Kevin Owens get Brock a DDT on him steps. Big E with them. KO gets him pop up powerbomb so close up top senton. The knees are up, but lets his guard down when Rollins hits a frost splash. Somehow he kicks out. Rollins elbow death blow from it. Up Seth is fired up in the corner, but Brock returns and counters blackout into an F5. An F5 from Big E as well. Kevin Owens blocks the first try, but Lesnar hits the F5 on the second. Lashley with a spear. Lesnar kicks out. Bobby Lashley gets the hurt lock on Brock Lesnar. He's nowhere to go. Struggling finding flagging but not failing. But Brock Lesnar falls to the knees and and falls to a knee right as Big E makes the save. Big inning on Brock Lesnar slips out. The winner of the match and your new WWE champion, Brock Lesnar. The main event was good, but you can't tell me. But you mean to tell me that you can't pin Kevin Owens or Seth Rollins? It says post match. Bobby Lashley stares Lesnar down while the beats last, and WWE Day One goes out there. Now, don't be surprised that Bobby Lashley will win the Royal Rumble. Same thing with Liv Morgan. If Liv Morgan wins the Women's Royal Rumble, she's going to go after Becky Lynch. So that means we're going to get Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Champion. But I hope Roman Reigns feels better because I heard that I heard that Roman Reigns got COVID. So I hope Roman Reigns feels better. But anyway, two matches were good. The first match and then the main event. But everything else at WWE Day One was just there. But the WWE Day One was a pretty good show, and that's all I gotta say from there. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed my WWE Day One review and highlights, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. Let me know what are your thoughts at WWE Day One tonight. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. And comment down below what are your thoughts about WWE Day One. Let me know down below in the comment section. I already said it. It was a pretty good show. Two matches were good, but everything else was just there. But anyway, I'm finna get up out of here. This your boy Bigboyfactsjonnytv. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. And I'll see you guys this Monday for my WWE Raw review and highlights. But this your boy Bigboyfactsjonny. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night. Stay safe and Happy New Year's to everybody within the YouTube community. This your boy Bigboyfactsjonnytv, and I'm out of here.